Hey, what is up, guys? It is SBJC bringing you guys another video just because. And this is something I really didn't want to talk about. Before, so I'm sorry if the camera quality is just a bit different. I'm not recording on my phone at the moment. I am recording on my laptop just because I felt like it, and I didn't feel like transferring files from here to here. But as you can see in the title and thumbnail, Logan Paul. Now, you might tell that I am a fan of Logan Paul. I've been watching him for about maybe 8 or 10 months, and he's a great influence, in my own opinion. But what he's done very recently it doesn't change my opinion, but it seems like it's been changing a lot of people's opinions. Basically, what he did right now, or maybe not right now anymore, but he was in Tokyo, and there is a mountain in Tokyo called the Fuji Mountain. And like at the bottom part of the Fuji Mountain, there's forest, and a lot of people go there in Tokyo, and excuse me, and they go to kill themselves. Now, killing yourself, suicidal thoughts, anything like that, it's not good. I I have a lot of friends, or I've had a lot of friends, I should say, that have gone through suicidal actions and thoughts, and I just tried to do everything I could to help them. But yeah, but basically, Logan Paul was going through the forest, and he was going to make a camping video, mainly on the part of the haunted part of the forest, not the actual suicidal part of the forest, but he, sorry, just been going off what other people say and the fact that I didn't watch like the full vlog. I just saw the body. But basically, he made the video so he could, sorry, something came up. He made the video with an intention to spend the night in the forest. He had his camping gear and everything. He definitely did not plan this, and this is not staged whatsoever. So he was going in, and then like just a bit of ways after he entered the forest, he said, "This is it. I'm going off the trail," and then not far out from the trail, they're like 100 yards from the parking lot, as you would have seen in the video if you watched it. He finds someone. He goes up to Brendan, and he was like, "I really hate to say this, but I think there's a dead guy." And then yeah, and like still being him, he's still trying to like keep the positivity up, although there is a dead guy. I feel very sorry for that dead guy. I don't know his name. It is very unfortunate. He probably had a lot to live for, but I guess he didn't think the same. But that's besides the point. But then, Brendan even said, "Come on, get the cameras, let's go." PewDiePie, I watched PewDiePie's video. PewDiePie thought Brendan meant, "Hey, let's go record him." No, that's not what Brendan meant at all. He said, "Let's go," he said, "Let's leave." Like, Brendan was trying to get all of them out of there. But Logan was like, "No," and he grabbed the camera from, don't know who was filming. I think it was Andy or Andy's girlfriend. I don't know, because Brendan was beside Logan. And then Logan said, "This is not a flipping joke." And then he said, "Look," and then he like turned to Yamasushi or whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her name. And he's like, "Yamasushi, you think that's real?" And then he's like, "Yeah, because it might be real, because one of my friends back in security school committed suicide as well, and he's only 21." And I'm not really, I've seen a lot of stuff, uh, and basically, I didn't feel a change. I mean, sure, I might got like goosebumps or anything like that, but yeah. And then he goes over to the body, and then he's like, hey guy, you messing with us? Except, or like, are you okay? Or like, you know, and then they get closer. And as they get closer, they're like, yep, and they get like super close. Like, they had his face, Logan had his face blurred out. Like, he got so close you could see, like, basically, like, if you were on facial recognition, that's such a fail. Facial recognition, there we go. On the guy, even with the blurred out when he was that close, you would have been able to tell who it is. But Logan's like, yeah, he definitely did this recently. His hands are purple. There's stuff in his pockets. His bag's over there, And then Logan like proceeds to point out how he's 100 yards from the parking lot, and uh, he said, kids like could have done this. Kids could have seen it, and then like Logan, like I said, he tries to keep the mood up, although there is a dead person. So he like tries to make jokes. He's like, "What? You never stood next to a dead guy?" And he's just being himself. Honestly, am I mad at him for that? I mean, no. It doesn't. I'm like a bit upset because like that joke was kind of uncalled for. Although I know it was a joke, but I mean, it just. I'm glad that he did take the video down. Although people like all over YouTube have been copying the video, and then what they did was they copied the video, then they upload it, and then there's been a lot of re-uploads, and I've just like, no, not gonna watch it. I for one think the video should be taken down completely. If I could help doing that, I would, but I can't. So I'm sorry, these sleeves, they can be annoying. But yeah, and then basically Logan made a video today, about maybe 5 hours ago. The last time I checked, it was 2 hours ago, but that was like a long time ago. So, yeah, and he said he was not just apologizing to us for one showing it, but apologizing to the suicidal victim's family because it was a I don't like personal. I don't know the word. Personal something invasion of privacy. That's not necessarily in a way, but yeah. I'm not laughing at that. I'm just laughing how like much seems like every time I make a video something has to go wrong, like my nose is either itchy or something, and it just doesn't look good in the video. But uh Logan, I know you're taking a lot of heat right now, and I, for one, also have been taking a lot of heat a little bit on Instagram because on one of Chloe Bennett's posts, Chloe, uh, good friends or was good friends with Logan. They had this Logan thing, not actually, going on, but he might have remembered when Logan went to Hawaii and Chloe was there with him. They had they like kissed on the 4th of July or something, and yeah. But I went on Chloe Bennett's post and I said, "Frick you, you were rude to Logan Paul." And this was the day of the vlog in which Logan had filmed the dead guy. And now, like, a lot of people have been saying, "Hey, I screenshotted this and sending it to your parents." And I'm like, "You don't know my parents?" And they're like, "Okay, whatever you say. Uh, computers are nice. I can get to them real easy." And I'm like, "I don't have Instagram on my computer when I do." Ha. But, yeah. And, like, a lot of other people in the comments, I can't necessarily say, they're like, you were, Logan was the ruin, he was really immature. I'm not talking about, the dead guy part, but the part, something went on between Logan and Chloe, and I don't exactly know what it is. I think it was something about Logan, how, like, Chloe had seen a fan page, because she blocked a fan page, and she blocked Logan on Instagram. So I'm guessing it had to do something with the three of them, because there's probably multiple fan pages. So like she just wouldn't block one randomly. She would have to block every single one. So it had to be something with that one fan page. But back to the whole suicide thing. Logan, he is definitely very sorry. He has been on the news, not himself, but his story has been on the news on Good Morning America, and a whole bunch of YouTubers are talking about him, like Comedy Shorts Gamer, Kavos or Kavos, Chaos. It's like Chaos but with a V. So like I don't know how to say his name, but and of course PewDiePie, definitely drama alert. Although drama alert, he doesn't have. I did check his channel just for just to see like what he had to say about everything. I don't watch him at all. I just thought surprisingly he didn't make clickbait out of it. Uh, for the record, clickbait is not just saying one thing when you're doing something else in a video. That's not. It's getting the viewers' attention, whether it be true or it be fake. So, sorry if I keep looking at my door. I just feel like someone's coming. Uh, weird. But, yeah. Now I lost my train of thought. Congratulations, Sebastian. But yeah, and I was, like, surprisingly, Drama Alert did not make a clickbait out of him. He actually made a clickbait about Jake Paul and how he cheated on Erica with this girl at a nightclub or something. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about Logan. Now, as I said, as I said before, this does not change my perspective on Logan Paul. I still feel like he is a great influence, and he just made one mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. I swear every time I say that, or I hear someone says that, I think of that song, Everybody Makes Mistakes. Everybody has this. That song should have never been created, honestly. But everybody does make mistakes, and although he is rich and famous, doesn't mean he's not human. Doesn't mean you have to treat him for a mistake that he did. You think some little YouTuber would do that to get views? Yes, and I'm not saying he did that to get views. He did that specifically to put the idea that suicide is not an option and that suicidal thoughts should not be happening, basically to provide awareness. And then he said he knew it was going to get demonetized, although I low-key don't know what demonetization is. I don't know if it's just like where you don't get paid for the video, but I low-key don't know, because I'm not a famous YouTuber, so like I don't know anything about demonetization because I don't get paid. But yeah. Alright, this is actually one of the longer videos. I don't usually make a lot of drama videos. It's just when it involves Logan Paul specifically. I mean, sure, Jake Paul and Logan Paul, that's like, I was watching Logan Paul, but like I wasn't like, I wasn't into him as much as I am now, But yeah, but Logan, he really was just trying to get the word out and saying suicide was not the option. I mean, filming the guy, I understand it was very disrespectful, but he just wanted to share. He literally says vlogging is sharing his life. 440 days of him recording his TV show of his life, 15 minutes or more every day. And like, can you guys even believe how hard that is? I mean, like, I make a video every week. Thing is, I don't go through all that editing either, because for one, I don't know how to edit, and I'm too lazy to learn how to edit. I tried editing on this thing, doesn't work. But yeah, might as well check it, But like, he even when he's sick, he doesn't stop. That's why like he's still a great influence. I mean, and a lot of people think he literally posed in front of the dead guy and was like, "Hey, take this photo for the thumbnail." No, he didn't do that. Because if you were to look more closely in the video, he made that exact expression on the thumbnail. And there's a thing in Photoshop where you can cut out the person. Basically, this is what he did. All right, he took the image of the dead guy, right, and then he took the frame in which his face was like in shock, Then what he did was outline the himself with, I don't know specifically what tool, but then he cut out the background, and then he took that once it was like a PNG, then he transferred it to the other file and then outlined it with a stroke. So that's what he did. Everyone thinks that he was like, hey, take this, great views. He didn't do that. I don't understand why people do that. I guess people don't understand how thumbnails and how Photoshop works. I'm not saying he did use Photoshop, but like the most used is Photoshop. That's why I use Photoshop, because I love it, and it's quite frankly one of the easiest ones in my own opinion. But yeah, but Logan Paul, in my own opinion, is still a great person. He still has the hottest, softest merch in the game, and I can guarantee that because, I have it on. But yeah, but about the suicide, it shouldn't, like, I honestly think he should have just gone along with Brendan. I don't know, like, what was going through his head. Like, I understand he was in pure shock because he had never seen a dead body. And, like, that's another thing. This is why I think he shouldn't have made the joke, because he said he's never seen a dead body like that before. Like, he's probably been, at a funeral and seen the open casket. Like, he's probably seen that, but, like, he's never seen it like that. And then he's like, he said that he's never seen it. He was freaking out himself. That's why he shouldn't have, like, made the joke in which he's saying, you never stood next to a dead guy? Like, I, for one, think that was very uncalled for. Not only that, but somewhat filming him. I mean, you could have, I understand it. Like, sure, filming it. I kind of understand it. Filming him. If you were to blur it out, like, more than just the face, it would have definitely been it wouldn't make it better, but it would make it better in your case. Because then people wouldn't be, like, as mad. Because then his privacy, his, like, personal being would not, I don't know, honestly. I just know his, like, personality, I'm gonna say, even though it's not personality, would be still intact. His security for personal stuff, I don't know, guys, help me, would be more intact, basically. So, yeah, and for the family, I feel really bad for the family. My condolences go out to them. But that's basically, honestly, all I have to say. I know I've stuttered a lot in this video, but there's a lot going on, and I apologize for that. But, yeah. Guys, I try to make a video every week. If you guys want to tune in, go ahead and leave a like on this video. That would be nice. Let's try to get to 5 likes or none. That would work too. 5 likes out of 40, not that hard, right? But not only that, but if that subscribe button is still red, that's not good. If you, like, don't make it white by pressing it, the world would end. Wow, I'm turning into a normal YouTuber. Dang. No. Basically, guys, I'm just telling you to subscribe if you haven't done already, and once you've done that, go ahead and turn the post notification bell so you can see my cringy videos every week, or as I try to upload them. This has been a pretty much 20-minute video. I'm sorry I had to sit with you guys. No. I'm sorry you guys had to sit with me through all this. I mean, although you could just, press L on your keyboard to skip forward, or double tap on the right side of your screen on a phone, tablet. So, yeah, sorry about that. But, guys, I am gonna go now. Please don't criticize Logan Paul. I mean, I'm not sticking up for him because he said he wants people to stop defending him for his options, for his actions, not options. Dang. But yeah, and I'm not defending him. I'm just giving my own personal opinion for which I feel about Logan Paul. So yeah. Alright, guys, tune in maybe next week or maybe even tomorrow. Although school is coming up, so, like, actually I go back to school on Thursday, so, like, I'm probably not gonna make a video today unless something else happens with Logan Paul. Not today, but this week. So, yeah, guys, peace out and stay tuned for next week.